Hi there and welcome to chapter 1, lecture number 3. So this lecture is about the techniques from the old masters and my own development. So I have to go back 12 years ago when I started to make my first 3D models in Blender. I was motivated by my own hometown. I wanted to create environmental city sites. So I love the city and I was wondering how it looked like 400 years ago. So I made my first building models, and in the end I put these in a scene and I placed the camera and made a render. So that was my first environmental scene. And the result was, I was happy with it, but I knew it wasn't really matching the qualities of the beautiful environmental paintings that I love so much. So at the time I had no idea about composition, about the details in buildings. I was just doing something. And slowly over the years I made a progression in making more detailed buildings, but it never came to a sort of result that was satisfying. So I started to study these paintings in detail, and I saw there was so much richness in the buildings and the streets, and I tried to copy that and put in my designs. And that improved it pretty well. So after a couple of years, these environmental scenes started to look way better. So it wasn't any longer these low poly scenes with bad lighting. It started to look better. It wasn't good at all, but it was improved. It was about a couple of years ago that I started to visit an exposition about an 19th century environmental painter, and he showed how he created his scenes from just sketches to beautiful oil paintings. And I learned so much about his workflow, about the decisions he made, about the progression he made in his work, because you could see him from his early years to his final years. There was hundreds of paintings, and then I started to put all of that information in my own works, and that improved a lot. So using the oil paintings, the environmental scenes from the 19th century or the 17th century is definitely worth it to develop yourself by watching it and trying to improve your own environmental scenes. So right now there is still a lot of things to improve, and we're not there yet, but right now it allows us to make very good looking environments. And in this course I will give you the knowledge, what I learned in all these years, how to improve yourself, so you won't have to make all these bad decisions that I was struggling with. I could do this much faster, but I had no idea. And on this course I can help you to avoid making these problems. So yeah, this is the end of lecture 3. Yeah, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.